Sometimes the biggest transformations we make in our journey of fitness isn't one of muscle or weight loss, but one of personal change and development. And usually, whenever you find someone who has lost a lot of weight or built a lot of muscle, it's because these personal developmental changes happen first that allowed those physical changes to happen in the first place. Case in point is one of my clients who has made a massive change, not just physically, but in his own personal perceptions of health and fitness. And I want to share with you those lessons today to help you along your journey. All right, so lesson number one is that fitness is available to everybody. See, this gentleman grew up in a time and place where he was long told that the way his body was just the way he was. But when we look at the basic human physiology in why fitness works, we recognize that the ability to change and transform and adapt the body is available to everybody. Sure, it's not like everybody can be a professional athlete, not everybody can have six-pack abs. However, the ability to have these basic fundamental adaptations happen to the body is not exclusive to anyone. The second big lesson he learned was that you've got a lot of options as far as how you can condition your body with exercise and diet and stuff, so there's no good reason to force yourself to do things you don't want to do. So he used to try and always force himself to go to various gyms and lifting weights and doing hard cardio and stuff, and he could never stick to it until he discovered martial arts. And he found calisthenics and isometrics, which is, of course, how he found me and stuff. And basically, he's like, this stuff is fun. I actually enjoy doing this sort of training. And then he stuck with it. So recognizing that you don't have to do the things you really don't want to do in favor of doing the other things you'd much rather be doing that can still put you in alignment with your goals can make the whole process a hell of a lot more possible and enjoyable too. And the third, probably the most important thing that he even told me today, he's like, you know what I realized? Is that being fit should feel good. And I know some people out there might be like, well, yeah, that's why you're doing it. But if you look at a lot of the subliminal messages in our fitness culture, it's trying to promote anything but that attitude. If anything, it's like, well, in order to be lean, you have to deprive yourself with diet, and you have to be fighting cravings, and you have to be hungry all the time and low energy, and basically fighting the temptation of the bad foods. Or workouts are supposed to be blood, sweat, and tears, and agony, and anguish, and everything. And it's this idea that, yes, you have to suffer now, but then it'll pay off in the end. But that usually is the basis of a bad diet or a really crappy workout program. Yes, of course there's going to be challenge. Of course there's going to be momentary periods of discomfort that we do have to see ourselves through. It's not all a bed of roses. But on the whole, this whole fitness thing should be a big net positive. Physically, mentally, emotionally, everything should be feeling much better over time. And if we find ourselves feeling worse off chronically on a day-to-day basis, that's usually a sign that whatever methods that we're using are not really that suitable for us and we need to make some changes. So here you go, 3 biggest lessons for personal transformation that the sooner we realize these things, the better off we are. Check out these videos here for more Philosophy Fridays and questions and comments down below in the discussion. Thank you very much for watching. Be fit and live free.